the responsibility is shared amongst all of them. You might be surprised that at the end of this war, most of them, even those in this government, most of them are arrested and prosecuted. It might not be the fact that they are going out freely now doesn't mean that they are protected, because during war, sometimes the law is silent. But when the war will come to an end, most of them will obviously be arrested, be they from the government side or separate side, and prosecuted accordingly, because no one has a right as per se to attack, or like we have schools, children, destruction of dwellings and all that. They have no right and no justification for such things.
Okay. Gladys.
Ok, merci beaucoup. Les SABC, on parle de la reconstruction du nord-ouest et du sud-ouest. Les SABC donnent 1 milliard de francs CFA.
What interests Cameroonians most, I think, is always this issue of budget. Every day we keep hearing of budget. We have continuously said that this issue of reconstruction of Norway and Southwest region is very, very important. It's a necessity, but it's coming at the wrong time. We cannot be at war while people are talking about
that's a company that has suffered a lot. You know, their dreams have been labeled persona non grata in the Northwest and Southwest, and they have lost enormous. They have lost a lot when it comes to their turnover in the Northwest and Southwest.
No, I'm not refusing that. What I was simply I was talking about.
Probably that's their own way of contributing to see that the violence
no, how are they going to do the constitutional war? Just last week we heard about Bali. The military went there and burned houses in Bali. In Bali Gam, the separatists went there and burned the market and the palace and others. How will you construct all these things when other such acts are still being done on daily basis? How are we going to do all such things? The security of security now is still very, very rampant.
So the money is useless?
No, the money is useless for the meantime. The most important thing we want now is permanent ceasefire by the separatist fighters and the government. One ceasefire phase. Once the ceasefire, I think they can go about.
What was that company supposed to do? What were they supposed to do?
No,
most of the money into some other thing.
No, we can reserve the money for that to that effect, but I'll do everything possible to make sure that we have permanent ceasefire in this region, because before they can go about with the initiative. We are not refusing that the company should not give, but it's very important. At least it's a good initiative from the company. At least they should keep this money aside and do everything possible to first of all call for ceasefire before we can proceed.
Ok, merci beaucoup. Dépravation de mœurs au Cameroun, le ministre René Emmanuel Sadi en a parlé.
Yes, these new videos circulating on social media. You know, sex video, you know.
It's really regrettable that here in Cameroon we keep seeing terrible things on social media. I don't know if we Cameroonians, we don't know how to use some of these things, because we don't have social media has its own ways of doing things. We don't have to, it's not everything that has been published on social media. Some of these things, because normally we know that anybody who publishes things or anyone who share it is a crime. All of them should be. Sometimes the government should do everything possible to make sure that all those who share such things or do such things on social media are arrested and prosecuted.
Antique is there, and many other agencies.
You can bear with me that most of these things that are done by government are always inefficient and always not effective. Sometimes we hear of different laws, but they are not doing anything.
When you are saying that what they have done are not effective?
No, what I'm saying is that the law is a law that is not effective. Most of us have laws that are punishing such things, but it's not applicable. Because we have so many such cases, but no one has been arrested and prosecuted. We have not yet seen anything as such. That's why I was saying that the government should do everything possible to make sure that all those who commit such acts are identified and prosecuted accordingly. So when the government does so, I believe that it will impede others from continuing with such acts.
On a vu le sous-préfet de Douala 3e arrêter les personnes qui se livrent dans ces dépravations de mœurs dans les snacks et dans les boîtes de nuit.
The question now, yes, the problem is not arresting them. The question now, are they going to prosecute to face the rule of the law? Because also we know that when these people are arrested, they go there, we give money. Cameroon, the judicial system in Cameroon here is business now. You go there, give money, and they allow you to go. And
no, how can I say it's business?
No, that's why we know. That's the truth about everything.
And you are coming from that side.
Yes, I'm not refusing. I'm coming from that side. I'm talking after experience. We know what is happening on the ground. We know what is happening. When you have money, you can go ahead and do everything.
So how do we come out of such situation to ensure?
That's why we are saying that we want a judiciary where the rule of the law will be respected.
How do you achieve this when President Pobia is the one appointing magistrates? He does virtually everything. Laws or bills passed in parliament, he has to enact those bills into laws before everything can go on. So how do we ensure separation of power?
Those are some of the things what
it is constitutional. Everything that President Pobia is doing is as per the constitution. So who do you blame?
No, we know here that the great philosopher Montesquieu made it very clear that they said that when those who make the law are given the opportunity to apply that law, there will be abuse of power or the abuse of the law. So to make sure that there's real separation of power, we cannot have a system here in Cameroon when the system.
But everything is as per the constitution. Mr. Bia is following the constitution.
Mr. Bia is following the fact that he's following the constitution No, because those are some of the things that have been given
He
power by
didn't write
the
the
constitution.
constitution.
Pardon?
He didn't write the
No,
constitution.
he here in Cameroon, the president decide on how the constitution
No, how can you say that?
No, that's the reality. Let's forget about other things. We know very well that all such things are being done by the president. When the president go and change the constitution, change that.
No, he didn't change. It passed through parliament. So you blame your
It's the president that is controlling everything. That's why I'm saying that. Why can't we see private members be passed through our National Assembly of Parliament? It's only something that is coming out from the president or from the ruling party that can go through the National Assembly. If not nothing like.
Why is the ruling party not being patriotic? Why are the members of the ruling party not being patriotic?
The problem is at the top. Once President Pobia is not for TQ, is not for the right channel, not making sure that those who are doing outing ultra-virus are prosecuted, as I keep saying. You keep remaining on the same status quo, doing the same thing. We know very well that we are being ruled by leaders whom we think their brains are wine out. So we think a young, energetic young men like Eto'o is going in for this Fecafoot issue. They should be given the privilege in Cameroon case to rule Cameroon for the moment, because I think the brain of most of these our leaders are wine out. So most of them are no longer